So let's try our best to fulfill this. There are still so many rights. And like I told you, I brought a list here. But I want to end with one. And this is one we are lacking. We're losing. Respecting those who are senior. That is a duty. Someone who's older than you. Respect them. This person is older than me. That's why I'm quiet sometimes. That's why I've chosen a different way of doing things. Your mother, older than you. Your father, your parents. How are you talking to them? Not only them, anyone who's older than you, even amongst us who are seated here. Imagine a young person, very fit, and they come and they sit down. And then there is a slightly older person and they're struggling to walk a little bit, and you don't give your seat up for them. I've seen non-Muslims do this, meaning giving up their seats. What about us? It's an act of worship. You must respect the adults. But that doesn't mean that when they are wrong and they're instructing you to do something, that you obey, claiming that I'm respecting the older person. Or some older people use that to blackmail the younger ones to doing things that are wrong. I know some parents who use the status of a parent to blackmail the child to stop them from doing something Allah has allowed, such as getting married, for example. And they blackmail, I'm your parent. So what? Subhanallah. I will respect you, but it's within limits. So, two sides to the coin. I hope you've understood both. And to have mercy on those who are young. That's a duty. Someone is younger than you, have mercy. Teach them in a good way. Be patient with them. Your children, be very patient with them. Sometimes you have one child, mashallah, you enjoy the child, and the child might be running around, breaking this, destroying that, maybe doing this, that, whatever else. Then you have a second child, and suddenly, you're becoming a little bit more impatient. And then a third child, and you find that you cannot sleep at night sometimes, and you're getting up in the morning and you're so tired. And what happens? You start getting upset and agitated. Control. Have mercy on these children. Have mercy on them. That is your test. That is your Jannah. That is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala placed this in your life purposefully, not for nothing. So my brothers and sisters, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you all. I've really, like I said at the beginning, I've really enjoyed myself in the sense that being given such an opportunity to address all of you, even those who are listening to this perhaps online, and those who may hear it later on, may Allah bless you all. May Allah grant you all goodness. Let's work on these rights. I haven't covered all of them, but I've covered quite a few of them, and I've given myself and yourselves food for thought. And I pray that we can become better people, and we promise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here and now that we will definitely speak to one another in a better way, and we will learn to greet one another, no matter what race we are, what color we are, where we come from. Learn to smile and greet, and respond the greeting properly with a smile. So when someone says Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, you don't just come and say wa salam. They said Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and they had a smile. So you go to say wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and you have to have the smile. That's the minimum, because that is replying equal. That's the minimum. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us, grant us ease. I'd have loved to continue, but guess what? I've overshot my time by quite a bit. أقول قولي هذا وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد. سبحان الله وبحمده سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.